Welcome back to One Piece Anime Re-Review, episode number 114. Yeah, I decided to bring this back because even thinking, I'm trying to make Doctor Who. I'll bring that back eventually. I'm not going to wait a whole year like I did last time. So I decided to bring this back purely because it's been a while, and I feel like I need to do more One Piece videos until the One Piece anime comes back. Because the only thing I'm reviewing for One Piece right now is whenever the new chapter comes to the manga. Though there is a anthology book I'm going to review soon when I can reading. So I figured out in order to basically fill my One Piece void, because I'm not rewatching basically a readapted dub animation for the thing of Fishman Island stuff. I will do One Piece Family. I want to do that soon. So with these particular episodes, we're still on the Wano arc for the review stuff. We're on part 12. Yes, volume 12 of the stuff. Now, Wano is quite long. We're covering here episodes 1013 to 1015. So, for the early portion, let's focus on Yamato, where we detail our history with Ace, how she first met him. This is like she versus a he. So how she first met him, we came to the island, tried to kill Kaido, rescue kids, and then they spent time talking to each other for quite a while, drinking. They also destroyed the dragon statues in this room that Momo and Shinobu were in. And of course she gives, Momo basically his father's journal, and she goes mad when she finds out that the Ace died. Yeah. Chopper is still working on the cure. That comes a little bit, don't worry about that. And we see briefly Queen is about to fire more bullets, but Marco stops him. Marco proceeds to just transport Zoro to the roof, just bypass King. Sanji, of course, is trying to run away from Black Mamba, where he is running for her, and then her women capture him again, and then of course basically it's like tell where Nico Robin, because he wants to know where Nico Robin is. He doesn't tell. There's a brief scene with Jinbei. He's about to take out Who's Who apparently knew Jinbei before he became a Straw Hat. Interesting. And in the case of Luffy, we first see him running through a hallway, beating up a bunch of guards. Eventually gets to the roof, starts his fight with Kaido, his epic fight that lasts for a lot of this arc. Yes. Pretty much, I would say, with this act of Wano, this fight is probably by far, for One Piece standards, probably the longest fight of the entire series. It starts, I believe, with episode, I think it was like 1016, I think it was, when it starts. It goes on for quite a while. It does not officially wrap up until like the end of this arc. And of course you have Luffy, Zoro, Killer, Captain Kidd, and Joe Forgallo there. And he about to fight Kaido. Of course they argue. Of course one's late. And of course Kaido basically tells Big Mom, you can kill the Straw Hats you want to, but keep Nico Robin. I want Nico Robin because she can translate. And I think in the case of actually it was Big Mom said this because she can translate Bullingups. What about your daughter? She hasn't developed her special ability yet. Her daughter Pudding, the one who tried to marry Sanji, and I'll get her hand on the Germa technology. By the way, that's the first time Pudding is mentioned since the end of Whole Cake, because we actually see her in Egghead, believe it or not. Yes, because they decided to have it where, for the first time ever, a cover story intersected with basically the main story. So Luffy basically hits Kaido with Red Hawk and hucks him over, eventually transforms into a dragon. And Luffy goes to Gear 4, and goes all the special modes. They fight him, of course. Big Mom takes, and of course, Zoro points out about Killer. It was that serial killer he fought early on. It's like, I know that laugh. I know it's you. And he doesn't deny it, that he was him. But all in all, these 5 episodes were really good. And still to this day, they're really good. I mean, I watched these episodes when they came out like about 2 years ago. And now basically I'm slowly getting back into dub. My goal is eventually with this thing, Pencil Like Save for, is to get the Egghead dub, because I want to hear basically the dub of the Vegapunks. I really want to hear their dub. Excuse me. So if you're curious, how many more episodes of the dub for Wano? I think it goes episode 1084, and here we're at episode. I know when we finished up, I finished up like episode 1014. That was basically down to about 70 episodes left, but because I got to 1017, there's exactly 67 episodes left to go. Also, we're almost halfway through this little part, this section of Wano. Yeah, we're almost halfway through. So, how much we're going to do tomorrow? Who knows? I got the out tomorrow. Got plenty of time. Yep. So, because I got no new anime tomorrow, but there will be an anime review next week. So, I'm going to hear. I don't want to go too late. Let's see. Anything else? There wasn't no new characters per se in this one. Not really. Well, oh, by the way, there's also a flashback in here of when Ace is talking to Whitebeard. He finds out now, we do reveal in this episode of why that the second division commander position of the White Bears, why it was vacant for so long. Because Ace's predecessor was Odin. And he kept the vacant out of respect for him. Simply for that. And the whole thing about going to Kaido, and of course, himself, though he gets knocked out, and of course, basically, well, I think it was Issa, who was Kijo's brother, and of course, also Marcos has no fight by his side to take down Kaido, which they do fulfill their promise, which good on them for doing that, even long after Ace's death. There's also a brief scene with Nami and Usopp, where they're trying to calm her down after basically something Luffy said very early on in the arc. Where he said in a very mean way about what happened with Ace. And now he points at that. That's just Luffy. Basically, we have a flashback to the post-war episodes. Post-Marine Ford. Which, yes, got praise the fact they kept that in here. And the whole thing with Nami and Usopp, at this point, they're not doing anything. Yeah, Nami doesn't do anything until she runs the Big Mom. Yeah, not for quite a while. It's like after the whole thing with Uti is finished up, after Uti's taken out, it's like, okay, so well, actually Uti's not out just yet, but but she's basically still on the run from her. But yeah, she doesn't do much at this point until she runs the Big Mom. And, well, oh, by the way, in the case of Brooke and Robin, they're going to the castle to look for something. Probably look for Sanji. Yep, so yeah, this particular review, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do another like. Well, that's pretty much kind of what I covered. That's kind of what happened in these episodes. So tomorrow I'll probably cover more of this one. Do I think I'm able to finish this voyage? Yes, I think so. Okay, see you. Bye.